Thank you. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Gregory Rico Wilson Jr. This is ticket SX 43086601. One count, limited access speed 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Stephen Moss on behalf of the defendant, Gregory Wilson.
All right. And are you waiving Mr. Wilson's appearance this morning?
Yes, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I asked the court to waive his appearance, and I do have the authority from Mr. Wilson to accept the offer from the people. I also did speak with Trooper Anderson this morning, Your Honor.
Okay, you did speak with Trooper Anderson, and what's the offer?
Yes, I'm sorry. The offer is a dismissal of the original count with an added count of impeding traffic.
Okay. All right. And do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge or reduced charge of impeding traffic in this particular matter. The fine is $175. Your client typically has 14 days to pay it. Is that going to be enough time for your client?
It will, Your Honor.
All right. So I'll have it due no later than January 23rd, 2024. Okay.
That'll do it. No better file than a closed one, of course. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good to see you again. Good to see you too. All right. If there's nothing further, you have a great rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. You too, Judge.
I will. Thank you. All right. We'll bring in the folks from out in the lobby area. I'm admitting all the folks. Let me see.
Would you let Attorney Bradford know they're looking for the original file for Michael Weapon?
Okay, she wants some place, so. All right. All right. All right. Did you need to talk to the Attorney Mason and breakout room Attorney Taylor?
Yes, Your Honor. My client only had one ticket today, and she was going to dismiss it, but I understand she's got 13 warrants. So I was trying to see, could I do something about that too? So I'm assuming I got to talk to her about that.
All right. Go. I'm putting you in room 2. Go to room 2. I'll ask Attorney Mason to go to room 2 too. Just wait in there. Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you.
No problem. Attorney Mason, if you don't mind hopping in there with him about those tickets. All right. Attorney Boffman, you have any of these folks out here? Good morning to you too. There you go. Attorney Bradfield, they're looking for the ticket right now to bring up to the courtroom, okay?
Thank you so much.
No problem. All right.
I also have Mr. Brandon Willis. The 2 tickets that's on the docket, I tried looking up and I couldn't pull them up.
Why you putting all the people back in the waiting room, Sandy?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I brought them all in here. Yeah, I brought them all in here.
Oh, and I know you did. I lapse of memory. My apologies.
It's okay. It's okay. Just leave them in there. I hate them to be bouncing back and forth and all around. So just leave them out there. All right. And they went back into the rooms. Okay.
He missed his court date yesterday.
Who missed his court date yesterday?
Brad Willard. He had a court date yesterday. I haven't updated it with the date from you. Updated with the date or will we just pull them for?
What she asked? What was the question?
I was trying to find out. I was trying to pull them up online. I couldn't pull either.
You talking about Brandon Willis?
Yes, I couldn't pull his tickets up online. I was trying to see if there are reinstatement fees attached.
Oh. He was supposed to be here yesterday. Yep, it looks like it's 2 reinstatement fees that are attached, at least minimally, on the no insurance, no license, and no insurance misdemeanor tickets.
Okay.
From 2016.
You recall?
Yeah, he
I
indicated
have.
he appeared, but he was in a different courtroom yesterday.
Huh?
Wait for the work you're supposed to be here for yesterday.
Oh, he has other tickets too from yesterday. Oh, so he has twice. He has two of the same tickets on the docket. I see now. Yeah, it's the same tickets he had yesterday too. He has some tickets in warrant status from 2016. And he has the same two things: no insurance misdemeanor, license improper. He also has with those tickets defective mirror, improper equipment tickets as well. I see what you're
Okay,
saying
if
now.
Miss Mason could, I guess she'll need to know all of that so she can make an offer today if he wants to accept it.
Well, I was hoping this was going to be a quick day today, but I guess not. In the honor of, yes, she can as soon as she comes back.
Okay,
Miss
thank
Watson.
you.
Mhm.
Hello.
Hello. Oh,
Hey,
you back with me?
yes, Your Honor.
All right. Is this Miss Watson that you need to talk to, Attorney Taylor?
No, it's Miss Walker. We need an adjournment
Walker.
because she got to get a new deal. Trista Walker.
Okay. All right.
Ms. Watson was here earlier, Judge. I guess we lost connection.
She was. Okay.
Did you speak
All
with
right.
Ms. Watson?
Yeah, it was a note beside her name saying that it was a review today. And so she didn't pay the money. So I'll just have to do her in the moment. All right, let me do Crystal Water. Miss Walker? Crystal Walker?
Miss Walker, unmute.
Yes.
All right, Miss Walker, please turn on the camera.
Okay.
Stop it. Let me be. All right.
I gotta pull this stuff up and find the camera. Shit, I don't know. I
What
don't know
is
how to
happening?
do it.
I'm asking you to start your video. Start your video. There we go. You can't drive while you're on this. And you shouldn't be driving. Pull her license. Pull her license. I dare it. I dare it. Pull her license. Mr. Taylor, you don't have no client control. How dare she?
Your Honor, we've been on here.
Nope, I'm gonna pull her license. I'll make sure this is recorded for all to see, including the police officers in the city of Detroit. I have you on mute so you can say all you want to say. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you. She got 13 warrants. 13.
She's trying to get things together, Your Honor.
Is that her record puller out? Y'all killing me on this Tuesday. What did it say? Suspended. License is suspended. Canceled on March 30th of 2008. Dang. And it's indefinitely suspended too. Dang, that sucks. All right, now calling the matters of the people versus Crystal Legale Walker. This is ticket SP 1470941. This is one count disregard traffic control device. Count two, no proof of insurance. Ticket number 440152. Count one, no operator's license on person. Count two, no insurance. Count three, unregistered motor vehicle. Ticket 456776, no driver's license. Ticket 266156. Count one, provide false info to police officer. Count two, present license of another one's own. Ticket 266155, count one, improper plates. Count two, unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count three, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1071368, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, fail to display a valid operator's license. Ticket SP 1179547, count 1, fail to display a valid operator's license not on person. Ticket SP 1471158, count 1, drove while license suspended. And ticket number SP 842618, driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Taylor, P57166, appearing on behalf of Ms. Walker.
Got a bench trial on some of these. All right, Ms. Walker, state your name for the record. Oh, she missed the bench
Mr.
trial.
Walker.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding with all of these tickets?
Your Honor, I spoke with the prosecutor, and she indicated to me that we should get this adjourned where she could come up with a global resolution for Ms. Walker. So I have no objection. So I think we need about 30 days and we can come back and we'll have something going on.
I don't know, 30 days. My next date for her will be, I'll put a zero bond in this particular matter. It looks like she was supposed to come back last year for trials. I'm nervous now because she doesn't reappear.
She's going to be here, Your Honor. That's why she got me. She was nervous. She didn't want to go to jail, which I understand that. But I told her that she's got to deal with this eventually anyway.
All right, my next date is March 5th. March 5th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, that'll be good.
I
You
start
got
set
that
her
date?
bond.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You got that date, March 5th, 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
When you're thinking about stuff, you should really be conscious that you shouldn't be driving. That just messes it up. Do you know if you get caught again, that means they really gonna suspend it forever. And you don't want that. You don't want them to suspend your license forever. You got to make wise decisions. I know it's tough to move around in our city and get things done, but you got to make wise decisions because they'll take it away and you'll never get your license back again. So you gotta do better, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll see you back March 5th. Put in your phone when
All
we
right.
finish. March 5th at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank
All right.
you.
Have a good day, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
All right, Ms.
Bye-bye.
Walker. I'll be in touch, Ms. Walker. All right, bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
All right. Her warrants are set aside too, just so you know, Ms. Walker. If I didn't tell you, your warrants set aside, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. All right. Bye. All right. Attorney Boffman, you back? I don't know who has none of these cases. That's what I'm about to know.
Here, Your Honor, and ready.
Okay. You have Brianna Watson?
No. Yes.
Okay. Why do I see we are adjourning a trial? I know. Let me see what type of trial it is. False. No, it takes so forever for her phone to rejoin. I don't know what's going on. I had got her back on, and then it takes her a moment to drop her off. And then I don't know what's wrong with her device. Officer Harpit?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm yet holding on. That's what the folks say at my church. I'm yet holding on. Who you here on today?
I believe it's a Whitley Shatrice.
Oh, yeah. She's here. Oh, she's
Yeah,
here. They're
thank you.
asking for an adjournment, it looks like. What type of tickets did you write so I can know?
Reckless driving and something else.
All right. All right, I'm gonna put you in the room, our famous room, okay?
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
And Miss Mason, I put a message in the chat box for you.
Or Your Honor, with as far as Shatrice Whitley, what do you want us to do on that? I've giving them
I
an
want to
offer.
cry inside. I just want to cry inside on those.
Who's the attorney on
That's
this
what-
case?
I am, and I put together a pretty strong request for the.
Okay, let's go in the breakout
I
room
can
2.
put that on the
Breakout
record.
room 2.
Okay,
Huh?
I can place the reasons on the record. If it would make
Judge,
it.
Judge, you
Go ahead. You can go to the room. Yeah, it's okay. Go to the room and talk. Y'all know I just talk a whole lot of trash at the end of the day. I do what needs to be done.
let's go to
so.
2, Attorney Boffman. See what's going on.
Zoom user. I meant to ask. Zoom user. Sir, you're in total dark. What's your name?
Oh, Brandon Willis.
Oh, that's Brandon Willis. Okay. Brandon Willis. I don't even know where to start today.
Mr. Willis, I'm gonna put you in a break room to speak with the attorney.
Okay.
Can you go someplace where there's more light?
I'm at the waiting on my doctor's appointment.
Okay.
Brianna Watson. Let's get this out.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brianna Watson. This is ticket number SP 1455507, count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver. This is the date and time set for a review. She was on a 3-month review to have paid $200. At that time, this matter would be dismissed. That review was supposed to happen on October 31st of last year. I'm imagining I extended the time. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ms. Watson, state your name, please.
Brianna, what?
We're asking for time to pay. The defendant is aware of her obligation, Your Honor. I'm going to let her explain to you why she hasn't met that still at this time.
Go ahead, miss. Because I want to know why you couldn't come up with $28.57 a month for the last 7 months.
I had stopped working.
So that's changed recently, right, Miss Watson?
Yeah, I just had started back working.
Okay, let's get some details. Can you tell the judge where you work, what you're doing?
I work at Del Taco.
Okay. And you just started?
Yes, I just started working. I had got in trouble at work and he had to me off the schedule, but he recently put me back on there.
Okay. So, Judge, we are trying to do better. We ran into a hiccup. Would you please?
I was about to say, are we really trying to do better? Because if we were trying to do better, when I came in today, I would have found some money, any type of money to put on this. I'd have been like, yo, she done let me have an additional 3 months and I still don't have a dime that I have put out. It's not like it says she only owes $150 or she been trying, so she found some money. It's like people don't even care if the courts. I should just let it go on. And then for a dismissal, her other ticket was already dismissed, Attorney Boffman.
Understood,
You know, and in 2024, I'm gonna stop caring as much as I'm gonna care to the level that other people care about themselves. I'm gonna just start closing it out, and they can do what they need to do. They're gonna have a count on their record. But in all fairness, I did find out that this does show up on your record over at Frank Murphy and like circuit courts and stuff like that, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's why it's so important that it get dismissed, Ms. Watson, because it shows up on your record if you don't have it dismissed. And they hold that into account. Not that you would get in trouble with the felony, but they take that into account, I found out. As a misdemeanor that goes in your sentencing guidelines. My goodness.
Ms. Watson indicated to me that you would be able to make this payment within 30 days, Your Honor.
She's not gonna make the payment within 30 days. Don't let her tell you that. She needs to make a payment though. She'll have it paid no later than April 9th. If you don't have it paid by April 9th in its entirety, then I'm gonna just let it, no dismissal, and you'll just have to have this on your record. April 9th. That's an additional 3 months.
Thank you.
3 divided by 200, ma'am. 300. 200 divided by 3 is $66. That's a lot of money, but you need to come up with something. Put something on this fine.
That's per month, Miss Watson. 66.
Yeah, 66. Like $67 a month. Don't wait till the last minute.
How much is the ticket altogether?
$200.
Okay.
Okay. So like put something on it. Like don't try and get all the money at one time because that's the problem. You're trying to pay the whole 200 at one time and it keeps tracking you because you just don't have it. Put something on there. If you got an extra $40 in 3 weeks, put $40 on there. That way you'll look up and at least if you come back to the court and you made some effort, I am kind and gentle. I'll look at that. But if you keep making no efforts at all, I'm gonna make no efforts at all too.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Watson.
Okay.
I hope you feel better too. Lay down. Okay. All right. Have a good day. That concludes this hearing. Okay.
Oh, she was sick.
Mm-hmm. She was. She was sick. I could hear it coughing.
A lot of people were sick too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Damon Williams.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Damon Carl Williams. This is ticket SP 1288816. Count 1, drove with the revoked license. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1515647, count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Ticket number SP 1288817, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. For your name, please.
Damon Williams.
So, Your Honor, a number of the cases called did not appear on the docket, and I believe that the offer that I discussed with Mr. Williams is not a global offer. My apologies. Would you allow me to put him back in the breakout room? I'm sure that there's a resolution here. I'm just not sure if it's included in the plea to 1 count.
Okay, no problem. His tickets were, I don't know which ones made the docket. He had some tickets from 22,
Okay,
112, 22.
I'll look it all up and then do a better job. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, it's all right. You could go. So, Mr. Williams, you gotta go back to a breakout room so we can take care of all of your tickets. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So,
Mr. Williams, you
I-
should have access to breakout room number 6 at this point. Can you just go back to the breakout room, or do you need me to reassign you?
Yeah, can you reassign it?
I will. I'm going to send you now to 14. Press join. I'll see you as soon as I can get there.
All right.
All right.
do you have Miss Wheatley? Yes, that's yours, right?
Right.
Okay, let me do that one. Wheatley or Miss Whitley?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, can you turn your camera on for me, please? All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Patrice Michelle Wheatley. This is ticket number SP 1479844. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, expired plates. Ticket number SP 1286225. Count 1, reckless driving. Count 2 of that ticket is no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP 133785551. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2 of that ticket is disregard a signal red or amber. Ticket number SP 1. Is this the same ticket? Nope. 1426327. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, Ms. Whitley, please state your name for the record.
Patrice Whitley.
There are a number of officers who appeared for this matter. I would like you each to state your names and badge numbers one at a time, please.
Detroit Police Officer Nicholas Haupt, badge 1789.
Officer Thompson. Officer Mullen. All right, so I have Officer Aaron Thompson and Officer Nathan Mullen. Okay, go ahead.
Officer Aaron Thompson, badge 4568.
Thank you. And then I do have Officer Nathan, I think his name is Nathan J. Mullen, who's here on 4 of the tickets.
Yeah, I would ostensibly acknowledge the presence of the officers for the purpose of giving testimony here at trial, and indicate that because of the nature of the offenses here, and because some potential issues with a race gesti witness and other discovery, I'm asking that the court would adjourn this matter for such time that counsel can be appointed for Ms. Whitley. She is not able to afford counsel, and I believe it is important that a defense be given time to prepare. So I've spoken to this with the prosecutor. My understanding is that they are willing to stipulate to 1 brief adjournment. Actually, it would be an adjournment for a pretrial. there is
Mhm.
potential for a resolution here too.
Let me ask about this res gesti witness. Is that for the people or is
That's-
that for her?
Yeah, there's someone else in the vehicle.
I gave out this date for this bench trial on October the 17th.
Mhm.
Yes, Your Honor, the defendant is 27 years old. She's only had her license since 2020. She is not really savvy enough to know that the appearance of any witnesses will be required today. Hence my request here for MIDC appointed counsel. She's young. She didn't know.
Involvement.
Yes, Your Honor. I want to point out I did not represent this
27?
pre-trial.
You
Yeah.
are such an advocate. I love it to death. 27. You know what I was doing at 27?
But,
I was practicing my first year of law.
we were still in training for the practical concepts of actually living life. I was 27. I was probably in law school at that time too. I had a suspended license. I might have had a suspended license for a while. So I got to that bar.
Your Honor, if I may, City of Detroit, Dia Chiku Mason, 43471. I think Mr. Boffman has also represented that his client was interested in doing a better driving class.
Sure.
So that the offer could be a little bit more attractive if the court is willing to give an adjournment. We have no objection, Your Honor.
Oh, y'all know.
Y'all don't know all this before.
So, Your Honor, there is an additional.
I know, but y'all don't understand. I'll be getting okay. I'm taking one for the team, just so y'all know. Again,
This is on the arraignment level. We're the arraignment people have to start making these appointments.
That's me.
All right.
And then we're gonna go arraignment pre-trial. It's not going straight. I said we're gonna do it.
All right, ma'am, I'm gonna give you what's called and officers, thank you so much for coming today. The trial won't be probably until April or May, according to my schedule, by the time I get counsel appointed to her and I have a new day. If the date conflicts with whatever date and time I give, please notify the court as soon as possible. Since you are all present today, I will accommodate your schedules as well to ensure a proper date. Miss Wheatley, I'm going to set this matter for a pre-trial on the date of, let me look it up real quick. To make sure I can get counsel into play. Let me look at my calendar.
Mullen sent a chat that the mic is not working. Not responding.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry, I got it working.
Okay.
Officer Mullen, that's 2632.
Thank you, Officer Mullen. 24. I got a lot of stuff that day. Oh, I don't want to print. No. I just want to see. Oh, that's not that bad. How about I'm gonna have you come Friday, February 9th for a pre-trial, Friday, February 9th at 8:30 a.m. Ma'am, I need you to call this phone number. Are you ready to take it down?
Yes, ma'am.
313
313
965
965
2293.
93. I got 313-965-2293.
Yes, that's my courtroom. Call this courtroom so that we can get you counsel assigned, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Bond will continue at $0 personal.
Okay, February 9th at 8:30. Call this courtroom.
No, okay. Call back this courtroom, right? But call this courtroom right now so I can get you counsel assigned, the phone number I just gave you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you got it?
Okay, yep.
Okay, all right. Then if there's nothing further, bond will continue, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Officers, you are all set. Thank you. Be safe out there, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. See who these folks out here. Who else do you have, Attorney Boffman? Is there some people left in the, besides that gentleman that you need to talk to? Do you have somebody else too?
I don't believe so.
You ain't talked to Jesse Williams because that person's
would.
logging back in, or no?
No, I did not, believe that was,
Yep. If you didn't, they were already here, so you good, Attorney Boffman. Just go talk to that gentleman and see if we can figure anything out. If not, let me know, okay?
Your Honor, may I again, inquire as to the counts for Mr. Williams? Damon Williams,
Counsel, what you need? What did you need to know?
what is he charged with here?
Oh, yes. So he has. So what made the docket today? Was it just his drove for license suspended and no insurance misdemeanor?
Right, he had, so on the docket today was driving on a revoked license, no registration, no insurance.
Okay, so that's his 2022 case. 2023, he got drove while license suspended, no insurance misdemeanor, and speeding ticket 16 to 20 miles per hour over speed. This happened on October 29th, 2023 in a Toyota.
16 to 20. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. I don't know why they didn't make the docket. You must have it another day. Attorney Dupree?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Who are you here on today?
I have Shea Wilson, Your Honor.
She is in room number 4.
I did talk to her, Judge. I've just got to briefly talk to Miss Mason. I think it'll be ready. I'm just going to be seeking an adjournment.
Is it a trial today?
No, it's a pretrial. I shouldn't be a trial. I was just appointed on this, Judge.
Oh, we had to go back to the beginning. Why does it say bench trial today, though? I see that you were appointed. This was our next hearing, but I had put down for a bench trial. They must not have conveyed that to me. Okay.
They did. Well, I guess I'd begin. I guess I have to ask.
Attorney Dupree, we can adjourn the trial to another day, as long as you want to move forward with a trial.
Well, I would probably ask for it to be set for a pretrial as opposed to no pretrial.
Right.
Okay, talk to her.
I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Mr. Dupree, I'll go in the room with you and because I don't have my officer here.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
I don't have Mark Maxwell.
Oh no, you just got Mr. Wimberly. You see him though, right? Okay.
I don't have Mark's Max. Yeah.
Talk to him.
Okay.
All right, we ready on the other
one. Breakout room 1.
All right. You ready on the other matters, Attorney Bradfield?
I'm waiting on offers, revised offers. Mr. Williams, I don't know why Mr. Williams keep coming in and out the breakout room, but he just need to stay in the breakout room or go into the waiting room. But I'm waiting on discovery for him.
Okay, he can stay there, and then Jesse Williams. Did you do Jesse Williams?
That's what I'm talking about, Jesse Williams, because I would need to speak with him once I get the discovery.
Okay. Jesse Williams, I'm gonna put you back in room number 3. Are you able to join that room?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so on your phone, select room number 3. It's the little dots in the corner.
Of course, with Weber waiting on the original ticket. Willis, we need the global offer.
We don't have the original ticket. They look for it. They don't have the original ticket.
Okay. So I can wait till Miss Mason come back and I'll make a motion.
Okay.
And Wallace just need a revised offer because he has a valid license now. I did have a gentleman, I no longer see him. He's been absent from the session for a while. and that was Corey Watson, unless you already handled his matter. He was supposed to be setting it for a pretrial date. I haven't seen him in a while.
I don't think we saw him either.
Okay.
Thank you.
But has additional counsel. Why does he have, what is with all this?
Attorney Dupree, you ready on your matter?
Yes, Judge, you want me to go grab my client?
Yeah, you've spoken to her already?
Yes, I have.
I'll try and bring her out. If she doesn't listen, then you can go grab her. Miss Wilson?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matters of the people versus Shea Wilson. This is V ticket 128650, harboring an unlicensed dog. V ticket 129180, harboring an unlicensed dog. V ticket 129181, failure to vaccinate dog. V ticket 129182, failure to vaccinate dog. V ticket 129183, failed owner's duty of care. V ticket 129184, failed owner's duty of care. V ticket 129185, failed owner's duty of care. V ticket 129186, failed owner's duty of care. V ticket 129187, tether dog without proper shelter. V ticket 129188, tether dog without proper shelter. V ticket 129201, any dog over age 4 months. Vaccination ticket, that's a vaccination ticket. V ticket 29202, vaccination ticket. Ticket V 2129203. Harbor an unlicensed dog. V ticket 129204, harbored an unlicensed dog. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Matthew Dupree, P80132 for the defendant. Miss Wilson, would you state your name, please?
Shia Wilson.
All right, counsel.
And Judge, so I understand this matter was set for a bench trial today, which I don't think the city knew or that I knew. I was just appointed on this several weeks ago. And I don't know that the officer was even notified that this was set for trial. So I'm not sure. I guess I'm in the awkward position. I think if technically speaking, I think in theory, the city would need to formally seek the adjournment, because technically I think I would have to make a motion otherwise, but I don't think anybody thought this was set for trial today.
I know, and what ended up happening, Ms. Wilson has come back several times, and then finally, the last time she was supposed to have a bench trial, They said she needed counsel. And so then I took it back to a pretrial date, and then she came in and they said, no, she didn't need counsel, or we were going to get her counsel. And I think I told her that we would just go forward with a bench trial because it had been a bench trial. And then we took it back to a pretrial, and then we put it here, there.
I guess the question I'd ask Judge is, does the court know if the officer was given notice? Because if he wasn't given notice,
One of the officers is here.
oh, all right,
Not
then
that-
we don't have to worry about that at all. All right, in that case, then I feel comfortable moving for an adjournment. I think we're working towards resolution and exchanging discovery. We would, I think the court had already indicated it would not set for another pretrial, which I understand. I would ask if the bench trial could be set out a little bit, not in just like 2 weeks, so that we have a little bit of time to work on this.
I don't have bench trial days until March anyways.
Well, in that case, Judge, we're happy to move with the court's calendar.
Yeah, I don't have anything recently, so. All right. I'm looking at March 20th. Is that a good day?
Is there any chance it could be the 19th, Your Honor? Or the 22nd?
I probably would do it the 22nd. I think on the 20th, I did put somebody who had 26 tickets on it. So let me see.
And were you gonna personally need me there, Judge, or do you mind if it's one of my colleagues?
Do you want to be here? Are you taking a vacation at some point? Is that what you're letting me know right now?
Yeah, my vacation is from the 19th all the way to the 29th of March.
Okay.
So I mean, if you want my colleague here, that's fine.
No. Because you've already talked to him about it. And so it helps to keep some type of,
continuity.
Yeah. In my opinion.
I could do the 18th, Your Honor, if we wanted to go just before she departs.
Okay. Let me see what that's looking like.
That's fine, but it's not gonna be much. I mean, you're gonna be looking for. There's no video.
That might work. 1 second.
I mean,
18?
18th, Your Honor.
Okay. That's March 18th docket. Okay. Let's do March 18th at 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. Her
Wilson,
bond
you
will
can log off
continue
now.
March 18th.
Thanks, Judge. Thanks,
You're
Ms. Mason.
welcome.
Appreciate it.
Ms. 9:30 a.m., Miss Wilson, okay? We're gonna
All right, thank you.
Uh-oh. All right, no problem. Attorney, before you log off, can I have your P number, Attorney Dupree?
Certainly, it's 80132.
Okay, thank you. All right. All right. You have all the information and stuff, so you're all set.
Thanks, Judge.
All right, no problem. Damian Williams. Unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
All right, recalling the matter of the people versus Damon Carl Williams. This is ticket SP 1515647. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Ticket number SP 1288816. Count 1, drove with the revoked license. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1288817. No insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Damon Williams.
Your Honor, the defendant's going to waive his right to any further hearings, trials. He's going to plead. There's a recommendation that if he enters a plea of guilty to a reduced charge of failure to display on the driving while license revoked offense. That would be reduced here to failure to display a valid driver's license, a 0-point offense. He's also going to enter a plea of responsible to the speeding. That will thereafter be reduced to speed 1 to 5 over without a limited access exception. That is a 1-point offense. The defendant's been advised he's ready to give a factual basis. On his behalf, I stipulate not only the probable cause as to the matters being dismissed, I also stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the speeding complaint for the purpose of the plea today. Thank you.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 29th of 2023. Were you driving a Toyota vehicle in the area of Dexter Avenue and Ewald Circle in the city of Detroit?
Yes, yes, I was.
While you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you also speed? Did you go over the speed limit at that time, sir?
Yes, I did.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated. Thank you.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of failed to display, as well as the reduced charge of 1 to 5 over speed. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for the speed ticket is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay speeding tickets. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. On the remaining ticket, I am going to give you a $200 fine, but I'll give you some time to pay that. I'll give you need additional 60 or 90 days to pay that.
60 is fine.
Okay. So I'll have you, because you caught a break on one of these. All right, I'll have you pay that no later than March 11th is when the $200 due, and the 125 is due on January 23rd, 2024. Okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You too.
I will, thank you. I got 150. Officer Wimberly?
Yes, ma'am,
Officer
I'm here. I'm
Wimberly?
sorry.
Okay,
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
all right. Your matter's been adjourned. I tried to get you out, then I accidentally moved you to a different room. It's been
Okay,
adjourned
okay.
March 18th.
March 18th. Okay, let me send that now. Okay, March 18th,
Okay.
next court appearance, 9 a.m. ma'am, same time?
Yeah, 9:30, but yeah, yep, 9:30.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, okay? Be
All
careful
right.
out there.
Likewise.
All right, thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
We're ready on Mr. Brandon Willis, Your Honor.
Okay. Trying to get your client out. All right. Now I'm trying to get him out. This is not yours yet. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brandon Deshaun Willis. This is ticket SP 1528195. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license not valid or improper. Also calling ticket number 247141. Drove while license not valid. Count 1, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Did I do ticket SP 1528198? 1 count tinted windows. Count 2, no rear view or defective mirror. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Willis. State your name for the record, please. Unmute your device, sir.
Brandon Willis.
Your Honor, we would like to ask that this matter, his pretrial be adjourned so he could get a global offer next court date.
All right. This time the court's going to set aside any warrants or the warrant that's out there. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. Sir, I'll set this for a pretrial on the date of March 5th, 2024. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. That'll be at 8:35 a.m. Okay, March 5th at 8:35 a.m. Okay.
Okay, this courtroom, right?
It's courtroom, right? Come back to this courtroom, okay?
Okay, because they had me in a whole different courtroom.
I know. You know, sometimes they've been doing our pre-trials and some of our hearings in courtroom 218. So I apologize if that's where you went.
Yeah, they had me. They said I had a court date yesterday that wasn't even on my ticket thing.
Oh, okay. Well, you made it today. Come back on the right day. Write it down. This is the date I'm giving you, okay?
I got it March 5th.
Okay. See you then, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Wooten must be awake now. I moved him to a different courtroom. He's not coming out. Oh, here we go. I woke him up so many times. Mr. Wooten. Anthony Wooten. All right. Unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. I couldn't unmute it. I'm here, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Anthony Joseph Wooten. This is ticket number Z8083961. This is 1 count of operating while visibly impaired. This is the date and time set for a sentencing in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel in the courtroom, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Worthing, P68889 on behalf of the defendant. Your name, sir, for the record. Mr. Wooten.
Yes, Anthony Wooten. I'm here.
This is the date and time set for a sentencing. Why don't I have his sentencing in front of me right now, attorney?
That's a good question, Your Honor. Mr. Wooten, did you not attend the pre-sentence interview, sir?
I wasn't aware of a pre-sentence interview.
Mr. Wooten, how do you think you were going to get sentenced today?
I remember the last court date, December 4th, and then we scheduled for January 9th, to which today. And then besides that, I just had to contact my probation officer.
Exactly. And did you talk to him and sit down and make an appointment time with him? Did you call him and make a time with him to talk?
Yes, I did. I'm scheduled to go there. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I misunderstood it. Yeah, I'm scheduled to go there Wednesday, 11 a.m.
Okay. So you were supposed to have done that before we came back for this next date so that I could sentence you. Because now this just drags it on, right? So now this is not going to happen. You're not going to be put on probation for even longer because I can't do it without that report.
Okay, I was aware. I'm sorry. When I first called, they didn't have it in the system yet. And I was told to call back. And then he said he sent me a letter, but he had the wrong address. He had my old address.
That's why it's so important to update your address in the Secretary of State's office, because guess where they get your address from for all the documents for the court? Exactly. So if you move,
I'm sorry, I was gonna say I did it with the post office. I didn't know I had to call up Secretary of State.
you gotta change it. So tell people, because when you get tickets, they use your last address in the Secretary of State's. That's what they use, because that's supposed to be your most up-to-date address. So then people, you're not the only one. They miss court dates, and important documents are mailed to them that they don't receive because it's not the right address. So thank you for going to the post service, but you always have to change it with the Secretary of State's office as well, okay?
Okay. Okay, Your Honor, you guys. Only one thing, they did send me a new driver's license to this address.
Okay. Well, then you're all set then. So you changed it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did change it. So that's why I don't understand why they were sending it to the.
Well, you may have got this ticket before you did all that too, though. Because if you just got it sent to your house and your new address, I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's go to the appointment on Wednesday, and I'll set this for a sentencing on February 13th, sir. February 13th.
Okay.
At do 8:45 a.m. Okay, make sure you go to that appointment, because that's the only way I'm going to get the documents I need so that I can sentence you next time. Okay, Mr. Wooten?
Okay, you got it, John.
All right, if there's nothing further, we'll see you then. Your bonds continue. You doing okay? You made it through the holiday okay? Do I need to have you come down here and test?
No, not at all.
Okay, all right. If there's nothing further, I'll see you then, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
So we'll be talking. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
all right, no problem. Hi, how are you doing? Happy New Year, attorney. I mean, attorney. Happy New Year, Mr. Sciotti. All right, we ready on these last matters?
I'm gonna need an offer for, give me just 1 second. Mr. Weber, is there an offer on Mr. Weber?
Wasn't there an offer in the file? Didn't I already give it?
I thought the trial didn't have one on it. Give me a moment, I'll double check again. Hold up. Look again. Yeah, you did. I apologize.
That's okay. It's still the same.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Attorney Bachman, did you talk to Jesse Williams or whose case is that? What's going on? Mm-mm. Anybody, can you help me? All right, at this point, I should be finished with 11. So I'm gonna bring everybody out.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Wallace. They said you weren't responding for some reason. The offer today for your case is going to be that of, let me see. You have a
Improper
valid
plates.
license. And
He has
then,
a val-
I don't know, we can do it all in the courtroom. I
It's
can't wait no
improper
more.
plates. He has a valid license, so it pleaded
Okay.
improper
Im-
plates and everything else
improper
being
plate.
dismissed.
Okay, cool. All right, improper plates.
Mr. Wallace, do you want to take that offer?
What was it?
If you plead to improper plates, is 0 points, does not show up on your driving record, and the rest of the tickets you have today will be dismissed.
Okay, if I plead to improper plates, is there some sort of fine or something with that?
Yes, sir.
What would that be?
We'll discuss it when we're on the record.
Okay, yeah, I can take that deal.
All right, Jesse Williams, do you know what your offer is?
Your Honor, we're waiting on discovery for his matter. Attorney Mason submitted the request at 8:54 this morning. We haven't received it yet, so that's what we're waiting on.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Norman Eugene Wallace. This is ticket number SP 1479135. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, Mr. Williams, you need to stop moving. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid. Ticket number SP 1500913. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 1502022, 1 count, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield, P70578, on behalf of Mr. Wallace. State your name for the record, sir.
Norman E. Wallace.
Your Honor, Mr. Wallace is aware of his trial rights. However, he would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation.
You have an additional pretrial date, is that what you're telling me, on 2/21? You know, you have some additional cases out there, Mr. Wallace, scheduled for 2/21.
I know that I don't know why they didn't just put all of these same tickets on the same court date. I don't know why they did it. That got spread all the way out till March.
It's because you got them at different times, that's why. So when you get them at different times, they don't just hold them until the next time. They try and take care of them at one time, and then they keep trying to have them all together. You want to resolve it at one point in time?
That's what I would, yeah, instead of having to keep, all of these different, trying to keep up with all these different court dates.
I know.
Yeah, because they're all the same tickets.
They are all the same tickets. Exactly. All the same tickets. All no
Exactly the
insurance.
same tickets.
Unregistered
All
motor
of them.
vehicle.
But that
All the
car's
same
gone now, so I ain't been stopping nothing like that because that car's gone. So when I was getting my license at the time that they took it, and I guess I got them too late. But yeah, the tickets are all for the same offenses.
If you do 2 counts of improper plates, I'll dismiss the rest. You want to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me?
I have.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yeah.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. First, I want to take your attention back to the date of, let's see what ticket it is. Back to the date of July 17th of 2023. At that time, were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Fullerton and Terry Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered or untitled at the time?
Yes.
All right. Also, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of November 13th of last year, 2023. Were you driving a vehicle in the area of Grand River and Sussex in the city of Detroit, a Dodge vehicle?
I could have been. I don't remember that far back.
In November? You don't know what type of car you were driving in November?
No, because the Chevy was gone, and I think I had borrowed a friend of mine's car. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yes,
Dodge
yes,
van.
yes.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I got it now.
All right. And was that vehicle unregistered or untitled at that time, sir?
Yes.
All right, satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the reduced charges of improper plates on 2 counts. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, on one of the cases for the car that you know is yours for sure, I'm giving you a $200 fine. On the remaining count, I'll waive the cost of fines. It sounds like you were using your friend's car that day and may not have, you may have known or may not have known, but either way, I'll waive the cost on that one. How long will it take you to pay the $200 fine, sir?
Well, being on fixed income, between now and the first of next month.
Okay, how about, I can give you a little extra time if you need it, so I can give you like 2 months if you needed to be able to pay that. Does that work?
Yeah, that'll work. That's
Okay, so
comfortable.
I'll give you until March 11th, 2024 to have this paid, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you don't have to come back for that next court date. I took care of it today, okay?
Okay, appreciate it. You say,
You're
what's
welcome,
that date
Mr.
again? March 11th?
March 11th. Yep, that's when the payments due by, okay? So you can pay some here
Okay,
and some
March.
there. So pay some this month and then pay some next month so you can get it out the way.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
You're all set.
Mhm.
You're
Happy
welcome.
New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, sir. All right. All right. You can turn off the phone. Michael Weber.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, turn your camera on. Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Ray Weber. This is ticket SP 142603131. 1 count delivery of scrap tree tires, limitations, removal, etc. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Weber. State your name for the record, please, sir.
Michael Weber.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. Mr. Weber is aware of his trial rights. However, he would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation to a 3-month delayed sentence. And I would like to speak as to sentencing.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the right that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of June 8th of 2021. Were you at that time driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Lindsay and West McNichols Road in the city of Detroit?
Yeah.
While you're driving that vehicle, did you deliver some scrap tires in that area?
No, it was some cardboard boxes folded up.
Folded up, but you dropped off some stuff in an area that was not designated to be an area to deliver or drop off those goods. Is that correct? Those belong to.
Yeah, it was in front of residential property. I just set it on the side of the road.
And you just set it on the side of the road.
Yeah, you know, on the grass where they pick up the bulk at. It was just some boxes.
But was it your house?
No, it was one of my neighbors.
Satisfied, counsel. Stop talking.
And satisfy, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to 1 count delivery of boxes. Let me tell you something. Unless my neighbor tells me if they put some stuff out in front of my house that doesn't belong, you cannot do that. I don't care if it's a box, a single can. If it is not your property and you have not asked for permission to do such a thing, don't do it. You hear me,
That's
Mr.
right.
Weber?
Yeah, you ain't got to tell me no more.
Okay, I know I don't.
I learned my lesson.
I know that's right. You want to speak to sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Weber was fined $800 by the city. He paid it. He also had to pay an additional $50 to the city. And then he also had his truck confiscated because of this charge. And he had to pay an additional $175 to the tow yard. So I'm asking for leniency for fees for these costs. I think he's more than learned a lesson about this. It was an expensive lesson at that.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Alright.
with City of Detroit 43471, I'm recommending that he if the court would indulge Motor City Makeover. I believe that these people need to be taught a significant lesson regarding keeping the city clean. Thank you.
That's not a bad idea. That is a lot of fees that you had to pay, so I'm not gonna assess any more costs and fines. We'll have you do, I know they do. Do you work on Saturdays typically, sir?
Yes, every Saturday.
Okay, well, they do it on a weekday too. I need you to volunteer 8 hours with the Motor City Makeover within the next 3 months.
Okay.
Okay, for your delayed city. So that's one day. I'm giving you one day at a time. I'm gonna give you the phone number of the contact person to call
Let me write
to
that
make
down.
arrangements to volunteer with them, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you volunteer and with them on that day, then in 3 months when you come back, I will dismiss this case. Okay?
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready for the number.
313
313
236
236
8521.
8521.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. And I do have Officer Jones on here. She's had to spend a lot of time with my court on today and yesterday.
Yes, I know, Judge. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Same here. All right. And she is present today for the trial, just in case you were wondering, Mr. Weber. So that is the order of this court. I'm going to have you do a 3-month delayed sentence. I need you to work with them 8 hours. That's like a full day. Doing the work and whatever that capacity they need you to do it on. You can split it too. It doesn't have to be all in one day. You may have to go back a couple of days to be able to complete it, but spend some time with them. They do great work, especially over on the west side of the city, cleaning up different areas and turning them around. Their building is fantastic. It's off of, depending on how you pronounce it. It's off of Grand River, right next to the
Okay.
Mercury Theater. But they do some really great work. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about Lasha.
Talking about, yeah, I was gonna say they've
Yeah.
done a lot of stuff with the community. And yes, I was about to say Lasser, however you want to pronounce it. But they do some really, really good work with the community, and they may need your assistance. You never know. That may turn into something else for you too, if this is one of the things that you do on a consistent basis. So I'll have you come back in 3 months. That brings us to April 9th. April 9th.
April 9th.
At
Okay.
8:45 a.m. for a review. You do this and I'll dismiss this matter, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day, Mr. Weber. That
You
concludes this
too.
hearing. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you, officer. Be safe out there.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. I know she like, I ain't come back no more. All right, what are we doing with this last matter?
I need to find out from Attorney Mason if there's an update in regards to discovery.
Okay.
She did
Update
put in
as
a
to what
request mighty
discovery I
early.
did.
I'm
I sent you discovery. I sent it to you. Check your email, please.
I
And
just
thank
checked
you.
I just checked again.
Yeah, I sent it to you. Oh, that's all I can tell you.
Okay. Let me check spam for whatever reason. I see the request.
That's correct. That's all I can do. I don't physically,
I know, I have informed the judge you did the request early this morning at 8:54, so I don't have an update, so that's all I was asking. That's the last person that I have.
Yeah, you didn't get anything on him? Hold on, I'll just check
No.
again.
Mm-mm. And I know he normally doesn't take this long.
I just sent him again. Check your email again. Check your email, please.
Okay, I will. Not Michael Weber, Jesse Williams.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Yes, not Michael Weber, Jesse Williams. You submitted a request at 8:54 this morning.
You need a Jesse Williams request? I thought you said Michael Weber.
No, Jesse Williams. We discussed earlier, and you sent a message to Troy Miller to get the discovery. You did that at actually at 8:52 this morning.
Okay, well, we would be asking for an adjournment to get this discovery over to council, or that's what we'd be asking the court for at this point.
Do you know if that discovery includes video footage and any video footage?
I am not aware of that. I don't know.
Okay.
What is the charge again? Because I am in two court and I need to,
Sure.
what is the charge?
Trespass. Can I speak to you in the breakout room, Attorney Mason?
Trespass at the MGM Casino.
Okay.
I need to talk to my officer.
Okay, and if I can speak to you in the break,
Officer Brown.
Okay. Mr. Williams, can you join the breakout room so I can speak to you?
there.
Let me speak to Mr. Williams real quick. And then, Ms. Mason, I might need to speak with you before we set the date.
That's the offer. The offer is two FTE. The remaining are dismissed. These cases are warrant status. That's the offer. He's gonna plead to, he's got two of my FTE. I thought she said the state is dismissed.
I'll speak to Attorney Mason once she comes out the breakout room with the officer.
Okay, Attorney Bradfield, you're saying they don't have a ticket on this, right?
No, I didn't say that.
What are you saying?
Can I go into breakout room number 1 with you, please? We're ready on Mr. Williams, Your Honor.
Okay. Consistent. I'm just in my office. I'm gonna come up there and eat with me. No. No. Not calling the matter of the people versus Jesse Williams. This is U ticket 665-733-23. One count of trespassing. This is the date and time set for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Williams. State your name for the record, sir.
Well, I can't hear you. That's real light.
Jesse Williams.
Thank you.
Your Honor, today is his trial date. However, we need a discovery in this matter. Mr. Williams had asked when I spoke to him this morning for a court-appointed counsel, and I think with this case, we will need court-appointed counsel for this. So if we could set it back for pretrial, so a attorney can be appointed and to get all the discovery that's needed before trial day.
Did you hear what we're gonna do? Okay. All right. I'll set this matter for a pretrial date on the date of February 9th. February 9th. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. Sorry, officer. I didn't even get to apologize for having him wait all morning long for an adjournment. Attorney Mason, I hope you have that officer's number. Please send the court's apologies for having him wait for so long, only to adjourn this matter, please.
I will, Your Honor.
I'm gonna have you call the courtroom, sir. Not right now. Call at 3:30. My clerk has to eat and she has to go to a training that's mandated by this court. So she won't be here. Call today at 3:30. You ready to take down the phone number so I can get counsel appointed to you?
Yeah, 1 second.
It might just fall off.
The officer's
back
back, Your Honor.
Officer Brown, I'm sorry that you had to wait all morning, okay?
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, all right. I thought you hung up on me because you got upset.
No, I get kicked off. I got a phone call and I get kicked off some sort of way. I'm sorry.
All right. It's all right. All right.
I'm ready.
Phone number is 313 965 2293.
And I'm supposed to call at 3:30, right?
Call at 3:30. Thank you. I was going to ask you what time you were supposed to call today. Call at 3:30 so I can get you counsel appointed, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, you're very welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, I'll adjourn this matter. until February 9th, 2024. Officer, that's going to be to get counsel into place. That is not a trial date. That will be a pre-trial date. We'll pick a new trial date at that point in time, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day. You good? You talking to me or you talking to someone else, Officer Brown?
I was talking to someone else. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure you were real intense. So I had to make sure. All right. All right. That concludes this morning's docket.